Hi again, everybody. Welcome back to Enjoy English School. I'm Bruce.
I'm Anthony.
Yesterday we started a 2-day lesson, so of course today is day 2 of Koningsdag, King's Day in the Netherlands. And as we explained yesterday, Koningsdag is King's Day, celebrating the birthday of the king, now the king, of the Netherlands, also called Holland.
没错，我们今天要继续跟各位介绍在荷兰的国王节。我们昨天呢简单的介绍一下国王节的历史，然后在国王节里头人们怎么样在阿姆斯特丹庆祝。那我们今天要继续介绍在其他的荷兰的重大城市里头，他们是怎么庆祝国王节的呢？我们赶快来看一看。
Koningsdag, King's Day in the Netherlands. While Amsterdam is known for having the biggest parties on Koningsdag, it is not the only Dutch city that goes wild for the king's birthday. 1. Rotterdam. In the Netherlands' second largest city, masses of locals celebrate at the city's central square. At night, the party moves to Rotterdam, the city's most distinguished concert hall. 2. The Hague. International bands show off their skills all over the city as a part of the Life I Live festival. This open-air festival has 9 stages and is free for everyone to attend. Children can also join in the fun by attending the annual fun fair. 3. Utrecht. Utrecht takes their Vrijmarkten quite seriously, with a city-wide flea market that runs for 24 hours. This may be one of the best places to find great vintage souvenirs from the Netherlands. People can also see celebrants sporting orange while enjoying orange liquor and special pastries with orange frosting called tompoes, just like in Amsterdam. As you can see, Koningsdag is an impressive day to be in the Netherlands. If you get the chance, put on your finest orange clothes, head to the local canal or square, and prepare to make lots of new friends.
All right, we have a very simple introduction here, just one sentence. While Amsterdam is known for having the biggest parties on Koningsdag, let me stop there. This makes sense. I said yesterday, Amsterdam is by far the largest city in the Netherlands. It's also where the king and his family live, so it makes sense that most people will flock to Amsterdam and have big street parties, canal parties, and so on. It is not the only Dutch city that goes wild for the king's birthday. To go wild means to lose control, to have as much fun as you like. Seeing Lady Gaga, everybody here in Taipei went wild. 过去式 go wild, went wild for her concert.
没错，老师本身是 Lady Gaga 的这个歌迷，对不对？所以说去参加这个演唱会的时候呢，就居然发现哇，大家都疯狂，为之疯狂。那个可以用 go wild， 那如果用过去式，好像用 went wild。在这边的话，我们有一个很短的这个简单的介绍。他说 ，While Amsterdam is known for having the biggest parties on Koningsdag， 好，他这边提到说。没错，就像老师刚刚所讲的，因为它是这个全荷兰的第一大城嘛，然后那荷兰的皇室也住在这个地方，对不对？所以大家都会涌进阿姆斯特丹去帮忙庆祝。It is not the only Dutch city that goes wild for the king's birthday， 但绝对不会只有在这个阿姆斯特丹他们有庆祝，在其他城市也有庆祝哦。他就先告诉我们有其他城市这样的资讯。
After this short break, we'll take a tour of the Netherlands, some of the cities which hold wild parties for the king. Welcome back. Now let's continue our tour of the Netherlands. We're going to Rotterdam next. That's the second city, so to speak, of the Netherlands. And it is the biggest seaport in Europe, not just in the Netherlands. Rotterdam is the Netherlands' second largest city. masses of locals celebrate at the city's central square. Now, we talked about flocking to Amsterdam, and here we have masses of people. It just means a huge number.
老师刚刚有提到说，鹿特丹这个地方 ，Rotterdam 这个城市，不只是荷兰的第二大城，它也是欧洲的第一大的这种海港城市。然后他告诉我们讲说 ，in the Netherlands' second largest city。好，果然他这边就提到了，文章就提到说它是第二大城，对不对？荷兰第二大城鹿特丹呢 ，masses of locals celebrate at the city's central square。他们有一个这个中央的这种广场，然后很多 masses of locals。许许多多的当地人，荷兰的当地居民呢，都会聚集，然后一起怎么样 celebrate at the city's central square， 在中央广场这边一起去狂欢庆祝。
At night, the party moves from the daytime events to Rotterdam. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right. The city's most distinguished concert hall. So if it's a hall, it's a theater. It is a building where artistic or music performances are held.
没错。然后接下来呢，白天是这样去嘛，对不对？去到那个中央广场。然后 at night 晚上的时候呢，他这边就讲 the party moves to Rotterdam。好，老师刚刚特别提到说这个词的话，不晓得他们当地居民是怎么叫的，但是后面这个逗号就是他这个 Rotterdam 的同位语，他说的是 the city's most distinguished concert hall。他们这种音乐的那种演奏啊，或是这种演唱会啊等等，都是在这个地方举办的，所以呢是 the most distinguished。好，是最为大家所知道的，好，很有名的 most distinguished concert hall.
Okay, the second place, in addition to Amsterdam, will be The Hague. Notice the. It's part of the name of the city, at least in English. And remember yesterday, you should remember everything we say. I said that Holland has two capitals. Here is the second one, The Hague. It's not a big city, but it's a very important one. International bands show off their skills all over the city as a part of the Life I Live Festival. A festival is a grand party, and this Koningsdag is definitely a big birthday party. International bands from all over Europe and probably North America, maybe Asia as well, want to play music here. Who doesn't like to party? And the Life I Live Festival, that's the name of like Woodstock in the United States. They don't have them anymore, but this one is every year, the Life I Live. So it's a celebration of life.
没错，所以这边的话就告诉我们，第一个呢，就是这个海牙这个城市呢，老师特别提到 The Hague， 永远不要忘记那个 the， 因为它是这个名字的一部分。好，你把它讲 The Hague， 好，就告诉你说 ，international bands， 各种国际的这种大的这种乐团呢 ，show off their skills all over the city。As a part of the Life I Live Festival， 这边的话，我们先看到 show off their skills， 就是他们好好的可以大显身手一番，对不对？好 ，all over the city， 在这个城市里面呢 ，as a part of， 也就是变成是它后面这个部分的一部分，也就是用来参与它后面这个节庆 The Life I Live Festival。Festival 老师刚刚有提到说，就是节庆的这种活动。那在这里的话，你看到 The Life I Live Festival， 它每个字都大写，可见它是一个特殊活动这个名称。好，他们用这种方式大显身手，展现音乐长才来参与这项盛事。
This open air festival. Now, even though it is held maybe in, but certainly around this great theater, there are so many people, they cannot possibly be inside of one building. So they have 9 stages. I don't know if one is inside and 8 are outside, but we're talking about probably tens of thousands of people in one large area. And it's free. You don't have to pay anything to join in.
没错，它这个地方，我觉得看到这句话的时候，会让我想到我们在台北有那种白昼之夜，差不多是在10月份的初的时候，会有很多就是在那个，这是上一次好像是在南港吧，然后旁边就有非常非常多的户外的活动、表演活动，很多的那种各式各样的音乐祭典啊，甚至是其他各式各样形态的这种艺术都会过来一起表演，在这边也是一样。This open air festival 好是在户外的这样子的这种节庆活动呢 has 9 stages 一共有9个舞台 and it's free for everyone to attend 大家都可以免费的自由来欣赏这些表演
Children can also join in the fun, and a lot of places, when they have big parties like this, they don't allow children. They worry about them getting hurt, but not in Holland.They join in the fun by attending the annual fun fair. This seems to be part of this larger celebration of the king's birthday. Maybe that is particularly for children. Fun fair sounds like something children would enjoy.
整句话意思是说 Children can also join in the fun by doing something 能够一同来享乐透过做后面这件事情 by attending the annual fun fair 也可以来参加这种年度的 fun fair 这样的活动来一同感受一下国王节的氛围
Okay, so we've looked at Amsterdam, Rotterdam, The Hague. We're going to take a short break now and come back for our fourth and final fun city. Welcome back. Now, that fourth city is Utrecht. If you can say that, you don't have to buy a ticket. Utrecht takes their Frischmarkten quite seriously. They're very sincere about it, and they definitely want to do their best as being part of this Koningsdag. They have a citywide flea market.Not just in one small area. City-wide means throughout a city, open to all parts of a city. It runs for 24 hours. They know how to party.
That's true. Yeah, so 我们来看看这句话哦，看样子我就得一定要买票了，因为老师刚刚念那个 Utrecht 哦 Utrecht这个地方哦，太好了，好，可以不用买票了哈。他说这个地方呢 takes their free market， 好，反正它就是这个我们刚刚之前提过的那个 flea market， 对不对 ？Quite seriously， 意思是这个地方这个城市呢，它呢很认真的去看待他们的这种跳蚤市场。With a citywide flea market that runs for 24 hours， 哎，他们的跳蚤市场很酷哦。它居然能够是全程哦，它是24小时不打烊的，好，非常非常认真的去经营这样子的市场。
This may be one of the best places. This refers to the city of Utrecht. So Utrecht may be one of the best places to find great vintage souvenirs. A souvenir is something we buy. Oh, I went to Fuji in Thailand, and I bought this cool thing, and it represents the city. Something like that is your souvenir. And especially if it's vintage, it means that it's not just made recently. It's maybe a souvenir, not just a souvenir, but from the past, maybe reminding people of something that you could buy or see in the Netherlands 20, 30, 50 years ago.
没错，所以这句话讲说 This may be one of the best places 这个地方这个 this 指的就是这个城市哦，就是乌特勒支好，这个城市呢说不定是一个最棒的地方之一，什么之一呢 To find great vintage souvenirs 这个地方我们先讲一下 souvenirs 指的就是纪念品，你到一个地方比方说到泰国的普吉岛啊，你买了一个很有趣的东西带回家，这个就是纪念品嘛。 How about the word vintage 就是那种比较复古的，它可能10几20年甚至30年以前的这种东西，好，你可以在这个地方可以买到一些旧的复古的好东西 from Netherlands。 那如果说今天你是观光客到了荷兰，你不只是买荷兰当地的纪念品，而且是比较复古的那种，那更有特色了。
People can also see celebrants. You know, celebrate. People who celebrate a person is called a celebrant. 加 S 复数。The celebrants sporting orange while enjoying orange liquor and special pastries with orange frosting. We'll get to the rest of that sentence. Sporting here. If you sport something, you'd like to show it off. It's special. If you just dress in your school uniform every day, it's unlikely you're going to sport it. It means to show off a bit. And liquor is烈酒. It's a very, very strong alcoholic drink. And oranges, any fruit can be made into a liqueur. We're not going to get into that, but that's a kind of liquor. It's a hard drink. And pastries, anyone can eat a pastry with orange frosting. Frosting is a cream that we put on a baked good, like a cake. A birthday cake has frosting. Cupcakes often have a frosting. And in Utrecht, they call theirs tompants. I never saw this word before, just like in Amsterdam. So these two cities have something in common.
Yeah, 没错。所以这边的话，整句话说 ，People can also see celebrants. Celebrants 的话，这个后面本来是 celebrate， 把它后面的部分去掉，变成 ant， 然后再加 s， 就变成是参与的人，或者是类似像是这个参与庆祝活动的这些人，就像 participate 变成 participants， 这边的话 celebrate 变成 celebrants， 这样就感觉上很清楚，对不对 ？Sporting 老师刚刚提到说，就是展现炫耀一番。Orange wine enjoying orange liquor， liquor 的话指的是烈酒哦。还有 special pastries， 还有特殊的糕点。这些糕点怎么样呢 ？With orange frosting。Frosting 指的意思是上面涂的一层糖霜，然后它的糖霜叫做这个名字我不会念，这个地方老师刚刚念过，它的这个声音可能很像 don't push 那种感觉，好，就是不要推那个 don't push， 你可以去查一下这个字 ，just like in Amsterdam， 就像在阿姆斯特丹一样，他们也有这样子的这些食物等等，或者还有一些这种糕点。
Okay, we're a little bit excited here, so let's take a short break. Okay, we start with, as you can see, it should be clear to you by now that Koningsdag is an impressive day to be in the Netherlands. Anything that is impressive makes a strong influence on you. It appeals to you very strongly.
没错，所以这里的话 impressive 这个字的话，就是让你印象很深刻，让你很惊艳的，哇，太酷了吧，那种感觉。这个字来自于 impress， 动词 impress， 就是让人家觉得令人耳目一新，让人觉得哇很有印象。那这个东西的话就是 impressive，be impressive 就是指这个印象深刻。那这边他说 as you can see， 正如我们刚刚所讲的，就像你现在所看到的 ，it's clear that Koningsdag is an impressive day to be in the Netherlands。意思是说，你有机会去这个荷兰的话，一定要去看一下这个国王节，参与一下国王节的这种氛围。
If you get the chance,Maybe this will happen to you. You can choose to go, or someone will invite you to go. That's even better. Put on your finest orange clothes because that shows respect and love for the royal family of the Netherlands. Go to the local canal if you're in a city with canals, and most Dutch cities do have canals, especially Amsterdam.A canal or square, wide open, maybe originally it was a field, and then they put stones on it, and it's this kind of central meeting place for people in a city, and prepare to make lots of new friends. With orange liqueur, people are going to be very friendly.
没错，所以在这边的话呢，你不妨可以怎么做呢？他说 ，If you get a chance， 如果有机会的话 ，Put on your finest orange clothes。好，你可以穿上你最漂亮、最炫的橘色的衣服。Head to the local canal or square， 你找到最近的这个有运河啦，或者是广场的地方。And prepare to make lots of new friends， 因为到处都是人嘛，你可以在那边交到一些新的朋友，感受一下国王节。
Okay, that's it for the text. Let's take a short break and we'll then come back for a short review of today's more important vocabulary. Welcome back, and now let's go through our vocabulary review. Our first item, be known for, we can also, and we do often say, be famous for.
Be known for, be famous for, 它就指因为什么东西而非常非常被大家知道。那在这边的话 for 后面会接一个地方的特色或者是一个特点。好，在这个地方特别注意一下这个介系词，用 for 来接特点。
Our second item is local. When it's used as a noun, he's a local of Taipei. He probably born here, grew up here, went to school here, he works here. So he really belongs here, and he's local. But local is also used as an adjective, and it can mean either nearby, it's not far from here, or it's in an area or district of a city that you want to refer to.
没错，所以在这里的话 local 开这边是当名词使用，指的是当地人。当然老师刚刚有提到说它可以当形容词来使用，后面可以接比方说 local snacks， 当地的这种小吃啊等等，都可以用这种方式去表达，当形容词使用也可以哦。
The next item, distinguished, means famous or very high class.
Distinguished 好，很多时候呢，你可以指非常非常知名的，或者是 very high class。所以说，如果你今天讲到说各位贵宾，你会常常听到 distinguished guests， 好，用这种方式去表达对方很尊贵。
Show off is our next item, and that means literally to show people what you can do or what you have or what you know. Because you want to impress them.
没错，要去炫耀一番，看我多厉害。
Number 5, annual means yearly, year by year, one year after another.
没错，就是年度的什么什么东西，它是一个形容词。
The next item, sport, is a little bit similar to the show off. If you sport something, you wear something special, you want people to see it or you want to feel part of something, so you wear clothes or makeup or hairstyle, something so that people will notice you.
没错，在 sport 的话，就是穿上或是有这些特殊的装扮来展现出或是参与某一个特殊的活动，在我们这里面的话，指就是穿上橘色来感受国王节的氛围。
Liquor is our next word. Basically, there are 3 kinds of alcoholic drinks. Beer, you all know. Wine, you all know. Liquor is 烈酒, and there are hundreds of kinds of liquors around the world. You can make almost any vegetable or fruit into a liquor.
没错，所以在这里的话，那个 liquor 指的是烈酒。所以如果今天听到什么 liquor store， 就是那种专门卖酒的那种酒商，或是那种烈酒专卖店，叫 liquor store。
And our last item is impressive. Now we've already explained that, but think about it. Press means to push down on or to push in. Im is in. So something forces its way into you, and you're going to remember that. So you feel very close to this thing, or it seems very real to you. That is impressive.
没错，所以 impressive 的话就让人家印象很深刻，让你很惊艳的，就好像是把东西压到你身体里头，让你不得不记住的感觉，那种感觉就是 impressive。
Okay, that's it for our vocabulary list and the end of our second day talking about a fun topic, even if we can't pronounce it very well. Neither of us knows Dutch. If you want to challenge yourself, good luck. It's a great country. It's very small, but it's very friendly. It's very highly developed. No mountains, sorry, but it's beautiful land, the flowers, the tulips, and great art as well. It's well worth a visit. Anyway, that's all the time we have for us here today. Until the next time, bye-bye.